We need to see the magic of magical Kenya, and this time it's Mount Ololokwe. I'm not gonna pretend. Nairobi to Mount Ololokwe is 6 to 7 hours. But honestly, you don't even need a 4x4 for this trip. You just need good vibes, snacks. We knew we were getting into wild territory when we spotted some elephants on the road, on the highway, like a rat.
When you catch me like a rat on the highway.
There were some bold people just standing on the road. They're like, yeah, let me take a picture. This is a wild elephant, madam. Hey. So excited to see the pool. I saw the photos online and it just looked incredible. So let's go see it. The best part about the Lions Cave Lodge is the pool. I don't know who it is that came up with this idea, but they sort of put the pool above the river, but then it's like perfectly on the cliff, so it's in between the rocks. I was like, this is Lion King. This is it was really nice. The pool was really nice. It was just a great view, and you could watch the sunset. And sometimes, if you're lucky, I think in the morning you can spot some crocs. It thinks I don't know it's an insect. Sir, I saw you shaking for like 10 minutes. I can't believe I've seen one. I was watching a documentary about it just a few days ago. I've only ever seen these stick bugs online. I didn't know they existed in Kenya, but yeah, around Mount Ololokwe you can spot these stick bugs. I don't know what time it is, but I woke up early because I heard that there's sometimes crocodiles by the river, so I want to go check it out. It looks like the sun is rising, so probably it's 6 or 6:30, but yeah, let's see. Sadly, there's no crocs at the moment. I think because there's somebody fishing, so I think they chased away the crocs, which is fair. They need to get their food and they don't want to get eaten. But it's still so lovely to see the sunset from here. Like, the rocks look incredible. So sad that nobody really knows about this place. I'm only just discovering this place, and it looks like there's construction happening. But I don't know if this is the same. But it looks like there's construction happening over there, and then up there is like the bar area, so people can usually watch. No, but the sunset's the other side. I think people can just watch the river from there. It's just a great view. For our first night, we stayed at the Lions Cave camp. They've got rooms, a lodge, and a really cool camping area as well. We just set up a tent because it was cheaper. I actually don't know what the cost of the rooms are, but they do have rooms in case you don't want to camp. But if you are going to Mount Ololokwe, you will have to camp. So we were just like, okay, this is a practice run. If you're in a super windy area, these wind blockers are great because they prevent the gas from easily going off. So last night I made a version of a chili, and I thought what better way to use the leftovers than to make somewhat of a shakshuka. I hope it tastes better than it looks. Doesn't look great. Oh, I have all of this to pack. I don't know how I had packed all of these things yesterday, but you can't even see me because it's just so hot. But yeah, now I have to repack all of these things, put them into the car, but we also have to consider the weather for tonight. I think up there on top of the mountain it's gonna be cold, so that's why we have a lot. So carrying these things up. It's so hot, the only thing we can do is just sit in the car and wait. 27 degrees, reporting live from a girl that is dying of heat. So you can actually see Mount Kenya over there. Mount Ololokwe! I feel like I've seen this spot so much online. I really wanted to sit, but it's too hot to sit. I don't think it's for a lion. Are there lions here?
No. This is in cave. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 3:13, starting the hike. Let's see how long it takes to get to the top. It's quite steep from the start.
Since 2019.
2019? Oh wow. He has been hiking this mountain since 2019. He would also spend a lot of school holidays up here with his friends. Okay, so we've done, I think it's like a quarter way. This hike is incredibly steep. We've only done, I think, quarter. Meshach, have we even done quarter? Oh, half a quarter. And because we're carrying backpacks with food, because we're camping at the top, it's very exhausting. We're halfway through. So how long? Another hour?
Maybe 1 hour.
1 more hour to go. I came to Mount Ololokwe expecting a challenging hike and beautiful views, and that I definitely got. But I also got something deeper, something I wasn't prepared for. Our guide was a Moran, a Samburu warrior, and walking with him, I realized just how sacred this mountain truly is. Not just for its beauty, but for what it means to the Samburu people. So we still have a bit to go, maybe 40 more minutes or so. Hopefully we make it there before sunset. But I don't know, at least now we've gotten to that part. Actually, if you look at the shape of the mountain, it is also shaped like the Samburu homes, the huts. He told us that Mount Ololokwe is a place of prayer, a place where warriors come to reflect, to reconnect, to feel grounded, and also sometimes they come here to party for birthdays, they come camping. So after walking, we finally made it to the top at about sunset. I mean, you could see a little, but not really. Okay, so it's like 6 in the morning. Not yet 6, but almost 6. And you can see the most incredible sunrise from here. So let's go find a good spot. So the views here are absolutely incredible, but the path to get here is so exhausting. I mean, not that exhausting, but I feel like I slept for a few hours. It was really exhausting, but it's an incredible view to come all this way, and from here I can see Mount Kenya and all of Samburu land, and then you can see like the road leading to Ethiopia. So over there, that direction is Mount Kenya, and it's just really nice to be here. And it's not as cold as I expected it to be. I expected it to be much colder. I'm whispering because like there's more people around, so yes. I cannot believe I camped out here. In Samburu tradition, boys become Morans through a powerful rite of passage. They leave their homes and live together in the bush for months, sometimes years. And it's where they learn to survive, to lead, to protect. It's where they build not just strength, but character. And then there's the mountain, Mount Ololokwe. It's not just a backdrop to their stories, it's a part of them, sacred ground, home for prayers. This place is so incredible. It's so sad that not many people have come all the way up here. So the views on Mount Kenya are immaculate, but from here I feel like because you're a bit lower but you're still high, you can see basically, like I see as far as Mount Kenya, which is over there. Mount Kenya is all the way over there, and then that way is towards Ethiopia, and then Somalia as well is towards that direction. Actually, on the way here we got stopped by, I don't know who, somebody stopped us, but somebody stopped us and super, like the uniform was completely covered, and you know, they were looking at our passports and ID. They didn't ask for any bribes or anything, but I think they just want to make sure who's going across, coming across in and out of the country, because this is the road that leaves to go out. But yeah, it actually gets, like during the night it wasn't that cold, but it was cold, so I'm glad I brought warm clothing. But now it's getting really hot. I just need to take off my jacket and everything and just absorb and make some breakfast. We're on the way down. It should take about 2 hours to get down. Hopefully we can do it in 2 hours. It's currently 8:51, and I think by the time we get down it'll be not as hot as before. Now we're passing through the forest part of the hike. I think it's the best part because it's not as hot. Oh, and now it's to the grasslands.
Make your wish. Alafu, another thing again, it was a way of communication. Because huko mbeleni haukuanga na any form of communication like phones.
Yeah.
And so we used to, you gather stones like this when you pass this way. So rafiki yako ama wenye ulikuwa fuatana naye atajua ulipita hapo. So ilikuwa hivyo.
How old is this tree?
This one?
Yeah.
Of course. Many years.
Many years? Okay. Apparently you shouldn't do this hike on your own because there's some paths here that lead to leopard territory. So you need to do it with a guide. So this is a sting nettle. It has the pink flowers, and apparently it's very itchy. I just finished. This is the final crossing the bridge. It's over. Done. I'm just looking at all the stuff we carried and I'm like, this is so much, and I still have a few things removed from the boot. And we did it in a Toyota Corolla. That's another thing that just completely shocks me for all of this. And we've already taken up a few bags. Okay, so we finally finished the trip. I'm so tired. My legs. I'm not gonna pretend I'm like, oh yeah, it was easy. No, it wasn't. My legs really hurt, but I really enjoyed it. Going up was definitely challenging. I'm not gonna pretend and be like it was smooth. It wasn't smooth. Coming down, it's quite rocky, so you just have to be careful. I will definitely recommend, if you want to do Mount Ololokwe, get yourself hiking shoes. So at night it got cold at some point, but then at some point it also got warm, so it's not super cold. Like, I had carried a sleeping bag for 0 degrees, which I think was a bit too warm. You don't need very warm clothing, but you should have something warm because it does get chilly at some point, but it's not freezing cold. And then definitely on your hike on the way back down, it gets incredibly hot. So you just need to be planned for like a little bit of chilly, but then definitely bring a change of shirt or something, because if you go up and you're like sweating out completely, you need something to change into so your clothes are not just like sweaty and icky. But definitely worth it. I would go again. I'm just so excited to, well, by the time you're watching this I've already edited the video, but yeah, I'm excited to hopefully go and explore more places. And if you enjoyed this video, you know, do the thing. Bye.